Archer, personal brand strategist and video lead generation expert. Today I want to talk with you about one of the biggest concerns and fears that I hear coming up so often from people who are growing their brand, growing their visibility, and really launching a bigger presence in the world. And it's this concept of imposter syndrome. And it's so pervasive, and I don't know if you've ever dealt with it, but basically it means that as you start to put yourself out there more, you kind of question, well, why me? Why would anybody listen to me? And if you succumb to that, if you really start listening to that voice, you're never gonna show up. You're never gonna put yourself out there, and you're gonna stunt all of your progress in its tracks. And to me, one of the things that helps me most is to look at some of the people who I really admire, people who I try to model after, people who have built big brands, and realize that they dealt with it too at some point. It's just part of human nature. It's part of how we're wired. As you increase your visibility, as you grow your business and your brand, you're gonna have these limiting thoughts that show up. It's really just your ego trying to keep you at the same level because that's what it knows is safe. Okay, so you have to recognize it as that. But when I look at people who I look up to, and you can even think about in your own industry, I mean, maybe for you, maybe it's Oprah, maybe it's Gary Vee, maybe it's Tony Robbins, maybe it's somebody else, who knows? But here's what you have to realize is that each and every one of those people dealt with the same doubts. And I want you to think about, for someone who's really impacted your life, if they had chosen to succumb to those doubts and not show up, what would be missing in your life right now? What would you be lacking? Think about the person whose content you can't wait to consume. Think about the person whose books you read avidly. Think about the person who makes you feel like the best version of you because of how they show up. And if they had chosen not to, where would you be right now? Well, here's the thing. There are people out there who need a message from you, just like you need the message from these people that you look up to. And if you choose not to show up, if you choose to stay small, if you choose to fall prey to this imposter syndrome, which is just crap, frankly, then there's so many lives that are going to not be impacted and not be changed because you never went for it, okay? So hopefully that's a powerful perspective shifter and changer for you. But that really is the truth. So remind yourself, just like the people you look up to, there are people who are waiting to hear from you, who need to hear the message from you, who need to see it from you, from nobody else but you. And you can make the choice to either succumb to the imposter syndrome and not serve them, or you can make the choice to step up, be more visible, and be a voice and be an example and a role model for them of what's possible in their own life, okay? So hopefully that helps you kind of nix this imposter syndrome thing once and for all. I would just choose to be done with it if I were you and step up and be visible and really go for what you want. There's really no time for anything else in life. So I hope that serves you. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you struggle with imposter syndrome? Let me know in the comments. And of course, as always, I'm here to help support you in your journey. So lots of love. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video, and I will see you soon with my next video. Bye for now.